team rated very, very low in Europe. They lost to them. They obviously had a close win over a team called Lunaris. Like, it's really not a strong map for them, and we need to see so much more from them. It starts with this man Kree, who's coming in with confidence, a straight mid push, trying to get up behind them early on as G2 looked for aggressive A control. In fact, they're still looking for it. They lost short, but they just run out on sight, and Artist picks up a double. What is this?
This is aggression, this is confidence, this is G2 at its best. Absolute ownage from start to finish, and Nip didn't know what hit them other than a bunch of bullets flying straight towards their faces because they could not match up against that.
One hell of a confident way to start this out. NIP tried to come in with their own confidence, but they got outmatched in that department.
Yeah, that's not pretty at all. Oh dear, but at least Nip, right, we saw this before. When they come in with the pistols on the second round, where it's G2 that have the weapons, they almost got the win. Can they do it this time around? Remember, there's a few choke points they could find themselves falling into. They're trading out for now, but it's just pistol power because you know what G2 like to do? Not upgrade too far into some of these rounds. Lucka needs to be very careful, though. Instantly, the smoke goes down, and Lucka, he might want to be sneaky. He might want to try and poke through this. Fearoff's there to back him up, but G2 have backed away.
Running for the hills. I mean, at the moment for G2, they should get control over this C site. Hip was trapped in the corner. He was stunned up as well. Great opening by Breach. And now you end up in a spot where, you know, 3 versus 2. You can hold down these closer angles. You've got Mixwell to dance with death from afar. The Bulldog in play. Oh, he's not doing too well with it, though, at the start of an aggressive push, though. NIP trying to get up in their opponent's faces, but the return flash, this is dangerous now. Out goes Rhyme for one, but he's dealt with, and so is Kree. David P came through with a flash. He's got a couple, he's got 3, and with that, the kills go massively in G2's favor. They're able to smoke off Heaven, but it doesn't matter. Mixwell goes through for the kills before they even land.
And did you see how far Panatek got as well? He rushed up short while the rest were dealing at long. He was in the site before the 2 players even went down. Now, Lucka thinks he can turn something around here, but he's got a hell of a lot more work to do, and that work's going to be completely ended by Piff. He's the boss in this play. It's a 1v2, certainly possible here for Hip, but they know exactly where he's coming from. Swift headshot delivered by Panatek. And going on your map pick, you come onto a map which you know isn't exactly ideal for you. And once again, this battle at long, it's the Breach display of skills coming out here. But if I'm Nip, yeah, you just fall back. Don't overcommit to it this time. Don't give them the chance.
Yeah, exactly. For NIP, they've got to just, took away. Look at that. Little opening tickle towards Panatek. In a little bit of trouble. Flash through. No return by Rhyme. He's gonna, he's being pushed down. No idea that Mixwell's close, but his teammate comes through for the support. He's going to try to back out of here, but I don't know if he's going to be allowed. Pith swinging on through, but Rhyme delivers with 2. That is great work, but David P does a world of hurt towards them. Not enough, though. As to go, he's won that clutch perfectly. The flash used to pull the player off, and then he swings through with a great time. Whoa! David P, hello! That man's just bunny hopped out mid looking for a fight. He found one in Looker, but not one that went his way.
Fearoff getting a bit of damage done with the Hunter's Fury. Actually finds Piff with it as well. Great start coming out here for NIP. But it was 5v2 last time around. And G2 still managed to win it. So you can never count them out of it. I'm not going to get overly excited with what Nip can do. It's now about minimizing mistakes. As Mixer once again wants to peek his way into B. But he's waiting for a bit of backup this time around.
You know, this map is typically attacker side, and 57% over in the level Valorant Clash managed to win out their attacking side, 57% of the rounds. And right now, you know, okay, GT were ahead, but they got the pistol round. They've had some early round build up. It's those clutches. That's the problem. You know, that's where you start to go, I don't care what Splatter's empty and tech issues resolved, shall we say. Looker. I don't like that. You cannot get out of there as Jet. There's no escape.
Yeah, he can't back away quick enough. That's just not possible. Mixwell comes up high. Somehow doesn't get taken out. Kree's got to be oh so careful. He pulls into the pistol, but it's not going to work out. Lesser weaponry for G2 on some players, but Rhyme, he believes he can make it his time. Hip's there backing him up as well. But is it enough? The spike's down. It's a 3v2. NIP on the back foot, but they can quickly turn this in their favor. Hip's going to try and play it smart. Ult's going to be popped, but is that even going to be enough? Fearoff droning forward, but it's not going to work out. It gets destroyed before he can get any information from it. David P trying to back away. He's getting tagged up just a little bit, and he's only just about able to escape. 0 players detained, and this could be the difference between winning it and not. Hip very full focus down on C long, and both players going to be there. Oh, right up in his grills. They know what's going on. The Omen ult's being used, but Panatek still goes down. Fearoff can stick it, and Nip are going to win it.
I don't think I've ever seen not smiling. And hell, when you haven't lost a single best of 3, why wouldn't you be? That's a pretty happy.
It makes sense.
Yeah. They don't know what pressure is. They've never been put under it. Mixwell, hello! Ooh. This guy's just out in the open. He's missed all his shots, though. That is not something that you'll get away with all too often. Hip sprayed, though, and taken down. Now Looker's able to exact some revenge, though, taking down Mixwell, the head-to-head that we wanted to look at earlier, and we're seeing it right there. Into a 3v3. Smoke, but Looker wants to go through it. He's looking to push on the back of it, gets a kill up close. David P wrecked as Looker. Oh, my God! What is that? Pith deleted, and Looker's looking for even more. Classic in hand. Here comes a TP. Free as can be. Looker's got 4. Divided, pushing through to that A site by the player that he had whiffed on earlier on. Now, had that not have come through, maybe they could have focused over towards Looker and taken away the space that he was given to pull that round off. It's a pretty devastating situation, and it's made even worse now by Fearoff opening this round up with a double hit of his ultimate.
Some more damage coming out there. He was trying to do as much as possible already, and G2 again, they're just struggling to get in. Oh, nice position here from Mixwell. Dashes his way in, finds himself 2 kills, even grabbed himself an operator, but runs straight into the hands of Hip. Lucker's there as well. And even with G2 getting these openings, it might not be enough. David P spamming it up, but now it's a 1v2. They've only got Lucker to find. And they're being very cautious. The flank might be the one that comes in. They need to also be able to grab that spike. Swapping over the weapons, and I like the decision on it. Luck is going to have no idea. Should have expected it, though, if the spike had been called, it had been dropped. Maybe it wasn't seen from that spot. Just looking at where people died.
Yeah, I imagine they would have seen it, but yeah, maybe not. It is a bit of an odd one, but the rotate... Oh, there we go. Okay, it's spotted towards C now. Looker knows what's going on. He'll be able to get himself into a position in Garage, and they don't have anything to wall him off. Oh, no, he's actually going to go towards the spawn. Lucky as well, because Garage is actually being pushed at the moment. He might have found a small gap as he pushes forward, gets himself into a decent position. He's got his smokes left. He's got his dash as well, so he can find a kill and get away with it. He hears
Always heard a footstep. Yeah, no level of that, though.
Yeah, I remember I did some of those with different games, like we were doing Halo from back where I started, and my God, they're difficult, man. Oh, hold on, Mixwell, hello, and there's the benefit of the jet. He's able to get out of there, not unscathed, but alive at least.
Whew. Not just unscathed, he lost every part of his body. He's got 22 health to back away with as Nip. They changed up what they were planning to do. Free's got himself in window. He's looking to push on it, but he pushes straight into Piff. Less than ideal. Hip is nearly getting a kill, but Artis is backing him up. They're going left and right, center forward, everywhere right now, but it doesn't matter for Nip because they're all going down. Lucker's trying to battle back, and he still manages to get one through the smart. Comparison. What Hip has done, we'll have to wait and see. But at least in this opening duel, Rhyme's just going to walk through quite an easy one for him to take against Mixwell. He gets into the window, but straight away has to back away. But these picks, again, going in favor of NIP. They've got so much control, so much room to work with. They can now take the C side. And G2, they don't have an answer. They can't push into window just yet. They can't find any movement towards garage. I don't actually know, where do you go? Do you just save?
See, the thing is, they came into this round with mixed weapons. In fact, that fight that was taken down mid was with a stinger. I don't think that's the best at plays. Really? There we go. Now they saved. They've managed to find an operator. That is a weapon that you're definitely going to carry through to the next round. And a Bulldog, you've heard me say it a million times. I love that weapon. It's my favorite weapon in the game. Okay, it's not the best weapon. I'd definitely rather have a Vandal, but it feels damn good. You know, when you're getting the kills on the ADS 3 burst, oh my, it feels good. I don't know what it is, why it feels so good. Maybe it's the bass on the bullet sounds, but I love it.
The bass on the bullet sounds. That's what convinced you to go for it.
Yeah, dude. It's all about, you got to feel, it's not about how powerful the gun is, it's about how powerful the gun feels, you know? That's what I'm after, and that's why I
just feel like you're rocking.
Look, they're being cautious as they move towards that long angle, but it's Artis coming up behind and taking down Ryan. He's had some success lurking towards mid, but really costing his team more than he provides. Losing out on that round, the other one was a 1-for-1 trade. At least they've managed to overrun the A site, though. overtaking control, shutting these players out using the nano swarm, and with that a guaranteed spike plant. They're even going so far as to clear out heaven. G2 have got plenty of those flashes to expend. Now look at that ult placement. There is no safe ground. I don't think they're safe underneath. And so with 3 seconds left, they're going to try to start ulting through to catch these players on the hunt.
That's an ult that they didn't really want to spend at that point either. G2 forcing it out of them. G2 large and in charge with 5 still alive, and it's just getting better and better for him. Hip trying to play off the side. His position isn't known just yet, but Piff swings on him. Everyone's still up for G2. The defuse
to start that one off, to go in for the retake, well, to stop them going in for the retake. But unfortunately, still, there was no reward for it. Losing out the round, finding yourself 10-7 behind is G2. They start to become a little bit dominant. They start to become confident. The 1-for-1 trades, not ideal. Turned into a 2-for-1 with Patatek. Looker's right in the sight. He is lurking around here and making these players very nervous.
They're just dashing out of there. Lucker being such a nuisance, but the turret's being a nuisance to him. David P still getting away with that kill. Lucker's getting one, but it's one.
Through in that, so...
They're not to the very end.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. We barely saw it at all.
G2 looking to put some aggression on long. Mixwell's found Rhyme as well. Well, that's not a shot that Lucker needs to be missing either. The push is still coming through. David P off the edge of it. He's not finished yet. Flashing out. He's looking to do so much more. They eventually take him down. But it's already a 4v2, and Lucker's health is incredibly low.
Oh, this is not going to go well. Patatek got there just in time to hold the angle and just completely shred him. With that, it's a 4 versus 1. NIP in a position where, I mean, they cannot be comfortable right now. Kree is tucked underneath. He's made steps. They know he's here, and he just gets... We're learning things. That's what we're here for.
Well, yeah, these top teams, they show us how it's done. We can try and take it through to our own game. As Patatek looks to try and get some extra information at the beginning of the round. Already Nip looking to show some presence towards C Long. Mixwell straight in with the ult popped. But no knives are flying just yet. Just some more operator shots pop through the smoke. And it's going to completely force Nip to back away. They don't want to have any of this right now.
They might not want to. In fact, I don't think they want any of this map anymore. They're starting to really regret how this veto went down. David P opening it up onto Kree, and look at the confidence that's in play. They're even going to just go through on an ult, or at least it looked like it, as Patatek gets a sneaky little flank. The TP over towards their spawn side. Out he goes, loses his life, but it's still a 4v3. Favor still for G2. They've got ultimates to work around, but so too to the NIP side. David P, what is this? An aggressive play, if ever I've seen one, straight through towards their spawn. Ooh. And Knife just gives him a haircut on the mustache, and then he's taken down all the way as Rhyme finishes it off for him. 3 versus 3, and much more winnable now for NIP.
Yeah, this could be what they needed. An over-aggressive mistake from David P, but Piff is still hanging in the back of the site. Ooh. Oh my god, he still gets away with it. Good for one, but it's one and done. Rhyme's able to put an end to him. The spike can be planted, but Artis working his way in. First headshot delivered. The second player he's now spotted out. It's a 2v1, and Artis just waits for his teammate if he wanted to, but it doesn't even matter. It's Artis. He's doing what he does best. He's delivering headshots. He's delivering kills. And G2 take it 2.